99% of men will live and die without ever tasting what it's like to win. Not because they weren't smart enough, not because they didn't have the chance, but because they made choices that locked them into mediocrity. And the truth? You might be making those choices right now. The average man spends his life on autopilot. Wake up, work for someone else's dream. Come home, numb himself with entertainment. Repeat, no risk, no challenge, no purpose. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Most men never truly live. They just exist, waiting for change that never comes. The first trap. Confusing activity with progress. Men love to look busy, but motion is not momentum. Think about the guy who's going to the gym every week but lifting the same weight for months. Or the entrepreneur planning for years but never launching. In The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey talks about being busy climbing the ladder, only to realize it's leaning against the wrong wall. Winners measure results, not time spent. They track every rep, every sale, every milestone. Average men just hope effort is enough. Second trap, choosing comfort over growth. Comfort is the slow poison that kills ambition. Muhammad Ali once said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." That's the difference. Champions embrace discomfort because they know it's the price of greatness. Average men, on the other hand, live for convenience, extra sleep, easy food, low effort, and then wonder why their life looks exactly the same every year. Third trap, instant gratification. The average man lives for cheap dopamine, porn, junk food, video games, endless scrolling. In Atomic Habits, James Clear explains how your brain is wired to repeat whatever gives it immediate reward, even if that reward destroys your long-term goals. Winners flip this. They delay gratification. They sacrifice the pleasure now for the bigger reward later. Jeff Bezos worked for years without profit when building Amazon. Why? Because he wasn't chasing a quick win. He was building something unstoppable. Fourth trap, a weak circle. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you're surrounded by men who complain, avoid responsibility and settle for less, you will too. Look at Michael Jordan. His entire career was fueled by surrounding himself with players who pushed him harder than anyone else. He didn't want comfort. He wanted competition. Your circle is either pushing you forward or pulling you down. There is no neutral. And the last trap, no vision, no plan. Average men hope life gets better. Winners create a blueprint and follow it. Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, studied hundreds of successful men and found one thing in common. They had a definite purpose and a written plan. You can't hit a target you can't see. If you don't know exactly what you want, you'll settle for whatever life throws at you. The truth is, there's nothing magical about the top 1%. They're not born different. They act different. They choose discipline over distraction, growth over comfort, purpose over autopilot. The question is, will you keep living like the 99%? Or will you bury that version of yourself and join the men who refuse to stay average?